Hey Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to part 3 of our conflict resolution series.
Yeah.
Who hasn't argued since part 1?
We have.
We definitely have. So, if your partner...
Don't clap.
Why?
It'll be too much on the ears.
I can reduce the volume, Gabes. Let me be myself. Because one minute I'm too loud, one minute I'm too thin.
I never said you were too low. I never said you're too low.
You just said it earlier on.
No, I didn't. I said you were too loud.
Gabes, go away.
Let's start again. Babe, just allow it. I don't understand this huffing and puffing thing, you know?
Because we're here.
I don't care.
Okay. Hey, Deku, what's your problem?
Because you're annoying, man.
You're annoying. Hey, Deku Fam.
Hey Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
We are on part 3 of conflict resolution. I hope you're enjoying this series, guys, because we really are.
Yep, and I hope you haven't argued in the last 2 weeks.
Seriously, we have. But it's okay, because we know already through our previous videos that conflict is part of relationship.
Yeah, it's
not over.
Yeah.
It's not over because you argue,
it's
guys.
Just part and parcel. Okay,
Seriously.
you've already spoken about going in with the right mentality.
Yeah.
We've spoken about, you know, bringing things to light and confronting your partner. And now in this video, we're going to be talking about, what are we talking about?
We're talking about what if they don't change.
Yeah.
We want to have joy in our relationship. So how do we do that when the person hasn't changed? There's some questions that we need to ask ourselves, and we're going to talk about them in this video. So, you know, be subscribed. I wish it would just cut out for those of you who aren't subscribed. No, I don't. But that would be nice, because then that'll remind that 60% of you that you're not loyal. You're not part of the Deku Fam yet, but we know a lot of you are, and they're the ones that, you know. Mwah. But anyway, let's get into the video. If your partner doesn't change after a conflict, you need to question whether you two are just different or it's actually a character flaw.
Boy.
There's a big difference between those two things.
Very big difference.
Mate.
So the thing is, in our relationship, I find it so funny when people come up to us and be like, oh, you two are so great together.
How are you so aligned?
You're so aligned. You look perfect together. And I'm like, mate, you have no idea.
We couldn't be more different. I'm telling you, Gabes is like, mate.
And Anna is like,
oh my goodness.
Like, we are so
I look at him
different.
sometimes and I'm like, how did you even think that?
Yeah.
Like, how?
Me or you? Like, at the end of the day, we are so different because we've been raised in different households. The way that we see things is quite different. And sometimes we find ourselves arguing about our differences. We are trying to achieve the same thing, but our approach is different. And so we can't just be here going over the same mountain arguing about our differences. Sometimes you might have to accept your differences and move forward.
And the funny thing is, those are the differences that attracted you to each other. Like, oh, I love that Gabes is quiet. And he only talks when he, you know, has something wise to say. And then I get into a relationship with him, I'm like, this guy is mute. Why is he not saying anything? And it's just like, that's not a character flaw, is it? That's not something that is drawing him away from God. That's not something that is displeasing to God. It's the way that God created him. So for me to be like, oh, you need to change,
Say that against somebody.
If your partner doesn't change, you have to ask yourself, have I moved the goalpost?
Yes.
Have I raised the bar?
Raising the bar. Because sometimes you might say to your partner, bring something to light and say, actually, I don't like it when you do X, Y, and Z. Then they try and change. Next thing you know, you're lifting the bar. You're lifting the bar all the time and you're never actually happy.
That was me. Oh my God. When Gabes, you know how it was, guys, when we started. Gabes didn't talk that much. Well, he didn't talk at all. And we go to social surroundings and he would just sit in the corner on his phone and I'd be like, listen, that is not on. Next event.
It wasn't just like that. It wasn't like, listen, this is not on. Alright, she got it in my face. Anyway, go on.
No, I didn't. I said it gracefully and lovingly.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Little by little, I see improvements. I'm like, oh, he's actually, you know, talking to a specific group at an occasion, and he'll stick to that group like there's no one else at the party. And I'll just be like, babe, why are you not working the room? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's more than one person at this event. You can go here, go there. Did you talk to that person? No, you didn't. And that's not good enough. And it's just like, actually, wait, hold on. This is the same guy who used to sit in the corner. But now he's talking to people, and it's because I'm raising the bar. And sometimes we forget where things started.
And we don't see the person's growth in the journey. So we have to make sure that we're not constantly lifting the bar and constantly being displeased with the person. Because sometimes if a person is genuinely trying, like at the beginning, I was genuinely trying to talk to people. The thing is, we have to be very careful with just constantly keep raising the bar. Because sometimes your partner could actually be trying, and when they feel like they're trying but yet you're not happy, that actually makes them even unhappy. And to some extent, that is a small case of almost a sense of emotional abuse, because the bar keeps raising and they never feel like they're actually able to please you, and then that actually affects them emotionally. So be careful of not constantly raising the bar.
The issue there is basically contentment. Are you content with the person that you have now? And if you're not, you're never going to be. So that's the real issue. The issue is not them, the issue is you, boo boo.
Yeah, definitely. Just make sure that we just don't have a complaining spirit and we're constantly just complaining because we'll never see the good in what they're doing.
100%. If you find that your partner doesn't change after conflict, what you need to do is forgive them and put on love. This one.
Forgive before they even change. Because sometimes we can actually feel like, I'm just going to mope around the house. I'm just going to give them silent treatment. I'm just going to stop doing everything I was doing for them until the change. But no. Who changes because you're being more aggressive or you're being mean to them? We change because of love.
Seriously, this one, like, I had to talk to myself so much in my head sometimes and be like, Anna, you can still love him despite him being a hot mess right now.
And she actually does it very well, because sometimes we'll go into a conflict and I'm sitting in the corner watching TV. Next thing you know, she brings me a plate of food. Or she'll come and ask me if I'm okay. And she'll just be talking to me like everything is okay. Even though I have just annoyed her. And I'm like, wow, like this girl is continuing to put on love. And as she puts on love, that breaks down my walls. And I actually want to put love back on, because sometimes you might not feel it, but you have to put it on anyway.
And how amazing is it when someone can love you despite your imperfections? Like, you want to give them your all because of that. Like, I think of my relationship with God, and I'm a hot mess, yet he still loves me. He loves me on my journey, and it's the same way that we do in marriage.
The thing is, when you see love, you just react to love. Like, when someone loves you, you love them back. When someone is mean to you, you're mean to them back. Like, that's our natural tendency. So sometimes we feel like if someone doesn't change, we throw hate at the person. But no, they're only gonna throw hate back. Let's love each other until the change happens. Don't wait for the change before we love.
How amazing is it when someone loves you imperfectly? You know you're a mess, you know you're going through stuff, but your partner's still loving on you. That is what love is really about. When your partner doesn't change after conflict, what you need to do is help them through. Because sometimes you can sit on the side and just commentate like, oh, look at you, there you go again. Lying, are ya? Lying. You know, you're just standing there, you're just like, okay, but what about contributing and helping them? You know?
Because like Anna just said, you can just say, oh, this is your problem. This is the problem I have with you. You go and sort it out. No. Sometimes we actually have to go on the journey. Like, let me tell you guys a little story. Okay, it's a partnership.
Oh, you got a story?
I got a story.
Another one.
Another one. Look, Anna, something that really frustrated me, or even frustrates me about Anna, is the fact that she likes to pick. And she picks her face all the time. If she has a spot, she'll pop it, she'll do whatever she can.
I just don't like bumps on my face, you know. I'd rather have a smooth face and dark patches than.
And she's constantly touching her face. So what did we do? I got on, what's her name? Patricia Bright. Jackie Aina, because I've been hearing this morning, evening routine, so I was like, babe, why don't you just get some cleansers, some cleaning products? I don't know, it gets very liquid. Is that what they use? Look, we can actually try and sort out, you know, the surface of your face, rather than, you know, you trying to pick. If spots are coming, let's find some cleansers. So we watched the videos, we found a morning routine, an evening routine, we went out, we bought the product. When we were even in Rome, there was a guy that was there in the cosmetic store. We spent 3 hours with him. He put Anna through all this treatment and stuff.
And when we come home, he gives me time as well. It's like, oh, you're doing your treatment. He gives me like a little half an hour and stuff. And it's just like, before, he used to just be like, why are you picking? Stop picking. If you pick one more time, I'm not gonna let you wear makeup ever again.
I'm gonna steal
your makeup. My
line was, I'm gonna steal your makeup bag. I wanna make you go outside.
And it was just like saying all this stuff, and I was like, whoa, you're the devil. That's what you are. No, but and now he's like, help me through the process. I know that's a really basic example,
when everybody is out there saying Anna has received some glow, just know that the glow has come from her husband.
Please, whatever.
And now she's out here putting some of the thing on me.
How you enjoying your skincare, babes?
And now my face, you know, have you seen the glow? I was getting a bit jealous that everyone's talking about Annabella's glow. Can you see the glow now?
That is so funny. But yeah, basically that's a really simplistic example of, you know, in a conflict, you're arguing about something and you're just attacking the problem, attacking the person, but you haven't actually thought of a solution. You haven't helped them through. You're not like, that is not partnership. You can't just dictate and expect them to do the action. You do it together.
Because sometimes you might not know how to change. So if you take them through the journey, you can find out the how together and help them through it.
100%. After a conflict, if your partner hasn't changed, you need to focus on what they're doing right instead of what they're doing wrong. Yes,
because the thing is, that thing that they're doing wrong, because I always say, like, it's an 80-20 rule. There's 80% of your partner that you absolutely love. And there's a 20% that, you know, if Jesus comes and just... you know, puts
and in a relationship, when you're spending so much time with someone, it's so easy to just nitpick on that 20%.
And you focus on that 20%. But we've begun to appreciate the reasons why we go in a relationship, focus on the 80%, and then we just, you know, say it. We say it out loud. And as we say it out loud, and we say the things that we love about our partner, that does something to us. We stop focusing on the negative and we focus on the things that we love.
100%. We even go through things where, like, okay, what's 10 things that you love about me? You know, we sit down and we're intentional about these things because it's so easy to focus on the negative. And then you forget, like, how am I with this person? When they're just such, you know, when you're focusing on that 20%, but we really try not to do that. And it's the same, like, when you have kids, you focus on promoting the things that they're good at rather than what they're not good at. Even with yourself and your strengths and weaknesses, you should spend more time focusing on your strengths rather than your weaknesses. And it's just like, in your partner, do the same thing. Focus on their strengths and the good things that they're doing rather than their weaknesses.
Definitely. The thing is, everyone likes a little bit of compliment from their partner. So the thing is, when Annabella compliments me in certain things, I might want more of that. So I'll do the things that she actually compliments me for because it makes me feel good as well.
And the last thing that you need to do, if your partner doesn't change, is be patient.
Love is patient.
Love is patient.
And the thing is about this whole conflict thing, if something does not change, the challenge is on me. The challenge is for me to show true love. And true love is not conditional upon whether your partner does X, Y, and Z. True love is shown through loving someone even when they don't match up to what you see fit or whether they don't change. You love them unconditionally.
Yes, that is hard. You know, love without condition, and that is what marriage should be about. You know, we're not here just because he makes me happy 100% of the time. That's not relationships. It's compromise, it's patience, and that's really what you need to practice in your relationship. And sometimes we like the challenge of, you know, he's not perfect right now, but am I going to love him through the process? Am I not going to quit on this marriage?
Am I just going to keep pushing through because I have received true love and I am going to demonstrate and show true love?
Yes. Oh, it's the hardest thing, but we do believe that something will change at some point in time. But we need to be patient.
And if it doesn't change, we're going to love him anyway.
So guys, we hope you really enjoyed that video. It was a bit of a deep one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was a bit deep. We didn't have that much banter in this one, but it's a serious thing. Like, relationships sometimes are hard, and how do we push through when our partner doesn't change? Literally, we hope we gave you some major keys.
Some food for thought.
We will see you in part 4 next week, guys. Bye.